So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be soon getting underway with the final of the Great Yorkshire Showdown 2018. Your winners from Bracket 1 are the Hellfire Harlots of Nottingham. They have had to overcome Windsor Roller Derby and the Ruzimanditas of Halifax. From Bracket 2 we have Leeds Roller Derby, who had to overcome the Furnace Firecrackers and the Wakey Wheelcats as well. This will be a full 1 hour game, 2 halves, half an hour each. Most points wins. That's the same rules before, but there we go. Now, can you make some noise if you're here for the Nottingham Hellfire Harlots? And make some noise if you're here for Leeds Roller Derby. As the action gets underway, we have Little Whippet on the line for Leeds Roller Derby and Watson on the line for the Hellfire Harlots. Little Whippet going in, round, goes up the middle, picks up lead jam for Leeds Roller Derby in this opening jam of the game. Hell of an opening salvo, but Watson is hot on. Very fast moving pack. What Leeds Roller Derby will want to do here is take the top, meaning that their blockers get in front of the other one so that they get the most points out of this. There we go. And Little Whippet living up to the name with a whip, calls the jam. Tried, but couldn't quite get that one to work there. Both of them getting 2 points. Oh, 3-2 there after the first jam. In favor of the Hellfire Harlots. It's very fast for the opening contest there. Let's forget these two teams have played in 2 games before. On the jam line we have Make Fist for the Hellfire Harlots. And we have Smartful Dodger for Leeds Roller Derby. Hellfire Harlots wearing white with the red trim. And Leeds Roller Derby wearing black with the blue. But Make Fist has taken lead jam for the Nottingham Hellfire Harlots. Smartful making the initial pass there. Well, Make Fist has managed. Got through the 2. And the jam gets called. For Smartful can engage with the pack there. Increasing their lead by 2 points there. 6-2 after the first couple of jams there. And on the jam line we have Peanut Butter and Jam and Grief Lightning for Leeds Roller Derby. Grief Lightning, of course, was the jammer for that very, very close contest between the Firecrackers and Leeds Roller Derby just earlier in the game. Just 1 point in that game. Hopefully this game will be just as close. But both of them going in, out, in, but Peanut Butter and Jam has taken lead jam for the Hellfire Harlots. A blocker from each side in the penalty box, but Grief Lightning has made it through the initial pack with the initial pass. And Peanut Butter has called the jam there for the Hellfire Harlots. Slowly picking up the points here. No massive jams just yet, but very early days. As I said before, this game will go to a full hour, 2 halves of half an hour each. Each team has 3 timeouts, and you can foul out, and you can do 7 fouls before you get fouled out. Big run up here for both jammers. Little Whippet and Schnelby Cobra. But Little Whippet has taken lead jam for Leeds Roller Derby. As Schnelby Cobra gets recycled to the back of the pack, goes up the inside. Smartful Dodger goes around the outside, doesn't find any luck there, gets recycled to the back of the pack. She was just up there on a toe stops, but will pick up a cut track penalty for her efforts there. So both jammers are in the penalty box at the moment. So both jammers in there. Sort of cutting short there for the jammer who's already in there, just so we can get the action going again. The Schnelby Cobra. It's being held. And we cycle to the back of the pack there. Goodness me, some very good defence here going on from Leeds roller derby. And Little Whippet very unsure before going back onto the track there. Fortunately made the wrong call. She has been sent to the penalty box for another cut track penalty. This is now a power jam for the Hellfire Harlots. Undercover being held here. Excellent jamming here. Who we got on the wall? We got Grace Ventura, Pearl Street. We got Wildberry as well. Some excellent jamming going on here from Leeds roller derby, but they have punched through. And a little bump there from Little Whippet. She re-enters the track there. I'm just going to go on the... The officials are calling a... So the officials are just having a little review. Okay, so the official review there was a query as to the validity of the re-entry of Leeds' jammer. However, it was deemed that it was a legal entry. Only just, but it was a legal re-entry, so no penalty has been conceded there by anyone. On the jam line, we have Smartful Dodger for Leeds roller derby, and we have Watson on the line for the Hellfire Harlots. Oh, big hits of Smartful from the outside, but Watson powers ahead, taking lead jam for the Hellfire Harlots. Smartful makes the initial pass there. Ooh, that was a very lovely apex jump, but it won't count. It does appear as though it was called just before takeoff, as it were. Hellfire Harlots increasing their lead, 13-7. After around 8 minutes or so. So on the jam line, we have Make Fists for the Hellfire Harlots in the white, and we have Grief Lightning for Leeds roller derby in the black. The Make Fists goes around the outside, picks up lead jam, well, right out of the block. Ooh. But very closely followed there by going up the inside there from Grief Lightning. Ooh, that's some big hit there from Pearl Street. Well, the jam was called before any points could be conceded, so we have ourselves a pointless jam. And on jam line we have Peanut Butter and Jam for the Hellfire Harlots, both taking a huge run up. Little Whippet for Leeds Roller Derby. God, this is very, very physical. Peanut Butter gets recycled to the back of the back from the outside. Doesn't stop it though, picks up lead jam for the Hellfire Harlots. And Leeds Roller Derby have completed a start pass. Your new jammer is the Animal. Is it? Yes, it is. The Animal now jamming for Leeds Roller Derby. Well, Peanut Butter and Jam calls off the jam before too much damage can be done. It looks as though the initial one may have been missed by the referee there, but gets stopped anyway. On the jam 9 we have Schnelby Cobra. Yep, Schnelby Cobra for the Hellfire Harlots in the white. And Smartful Dodger in black for Leeds Roller Derby. Both of them set off now. Smartful Dodger is the way through. And there we go, Smartful Dodger picking up lead jam for Leeds Roller Derby. Tries the inside, tries the outside, gets more look on the outside, and 100% getting lead jam on that one. Ooh, both do have a very good initial pass there from Schnelby Cobra. And Smartful Dodger fights away past a couple of blockers there before calling off the jam. Doesn't the guy get 2 points, just 5 points in it now, 17-12 in favour of the Hellfire Harlots. We are 10 minutes into this game. And this game will run for the full hour. This is, of course, the final of the Great Yorkshire Showdown 2018. On the jam line, Grief Lightning and Watson. Watson goes up the inside. Tasmin trying to find a in. Oh, she does up the inside line. Gets a lift off of one of her teammates there. But Grief Lightning is your lead jammer for Leeds Roller Derby. And Grief Lightning goes up the inside, calls the jam. Well, this is familiar for Leeds Roller Derby today. 1 point in it at the moment. 17-16 in favour of the Hellfire Harlots. On jam line, we have Little Whippet for Leeds Roller Derby and Make Fist for the Hellfire Harlots. Leeds Roller Derby in the black, Hellfire Harlots in the white. The pack bunching up to them. They will not get as much of a run-up as they want on that one, but Little Whippet manages to scamper through. But unfortunately has got a cut track penalty, so your lead jammer is Make Fist for the Hellfire Harlots. This is now a power jam for the Hellfire Harlots. However, they are 2 blockers down. They might not be able to take as much advantage of this as they want to. But all 4 of the Leeds jammers seem to be not giving Make Fist any quarter here. Some incredible defending there, but Make Fist manages to make their way through. There's still a power jam for the Hellfire Harlots. And both teams are back up to full force. Oh, and a disco bump there from Bell Street sends Make Fist to the outside. And as quick as she came back onto track, Little Whippet has been sent to the box for another cut track penalty. So this will be another power jam for the Hellfire Harlots. And we have Peanut Butter and Jam on the line for the Hellfire Harlots. In the white, this is a power jam. And Peanut Butter and Jammer was responsible for that 30-point jam earlier in the day. So hopefully they are looking to repeat the same here as she picks up lead jam right out of the gate. Peanut Butter Jammer Goes around the outside. It's one-on-one. It's held up slightly by the animal there, but does manage to get away through by skipping around the outside. Picking up 5 points for the Hellfire Harlots. Some good interference work there from the Hellfire Harlots. They disrupted the defensive ball there from Leeds Roller Derby, but Little Whippet has managed to make her initial pass there. Both jammers out in front, both of them in point scoring positions. Now Peanut Butter and Jam calls the jam for the Hellfire Harlots. Did look as though it was just about to go into a little bit of a jammer on jammer action there, but Jam got called, which is a shame for us, the audience, but probably all right for them. On the jam line, we have Smartful Dodger for Leeds Roller Derby, and we have Schnelby Cobra for the Hellfire Harlots. Oh, both of them explosive out of the gates. Smartful going in, out, to the inside and the outside as well. Schnelby Cobra trying to power away through that 3-wall. Gets bumped to the outside there by Dread, but Smartful Dodger has taken lead jam for Leeds Roller Derby. Smartful's been bumped to the inside there and calls the jam before any damage can be done. So Watson on the jam line for the Hellfire Harlots, and Grief Lightning for Leeds Roller Derby. Grief Lightning, no stranger to high pressure situations after her earlier performance. So move back. Oh, a big hit there to Grief Lightning. Watson trying from side to side. I am speechless as to how this 2-wall is holding so well, especially against such a, there we go. Watson makes her way around the 2-wall there, picking up lead jam for the Hellfire Harlots. But Grief Lightning is hot on the trail. Just manages to get past Kerosene and calls off the jam. Just over the halfway point in this first half. Hellfire Harlots lead 41 points. Leeds Roller Derby trailing with 15. On the jam line, we have Make Fist for the Hellfire Harlots in the white. And Little Whippet on the jam line for Leeds Roller Derby in the black. But Make Fist is going around the inside, tries a look. Smartful going, Little Whippet going up the middle. Oh, goes up the inside, picks up the lead jam position. But Makepeace has been recycled to the back of the pack, but it works in her favor. She might have fallen, but she has made her initial pass. And Little Whippet calls the jam before any more points can be conceded against Leeds Roller Derby there. Closing the gap by 4 points. 41-19 in favor of the Hellfire Harlots. On the jam line, we have Peanut Butter and Jam for the Hellfire Harlots. And we have Smartful Dodger for Leeds Roller Derby. Smartful. Oh, big hit there from Finn Furious there of the Hellfire Harlots. This is an excellent free wall, keeping Smartful Dodger. But they better be agile. We know how Smartful Dodger plays. There we go. PB&J makes it to the front of the pack for the lead jam status. Smartful goes around the outside on the point scoring pass here for Peanut. She's a big scoring jammer, and she is living up to that, picking up 5 points for the Hellfire Harlots. And these Roller Derby have completed his star pass. Kerosene is now jamming. Kerrison is now jamming for Leeds roller derby. He's having a tough time against the Hellfire Harlot defense. Ooh, and a big hit there from Captain Busey. As Kerrison will be recycled to the back of the pack after this successful star pass. PB&J picking up an additional 5 points there for the Hellfire Harlots. She's making this look very easy. Kerrison still being held by this incredible defense from the Hellfire Harlots. And she's through. Good Lord, that was a well-earned initial pass. And another huge scoring jam there from Peanut Butter and Jam. Increasing lead 64-20 in favour of the Hellfire Harlots. On the shot line now for the Hellfire Harlots, we have Snowy Cobra and Grief Lightning. Grief Lightning looking to take a little bit of a run up there before she engages with the pack. Oh, and it pays off. Oh, and it paid off. Making light work out of the three-wall there. But Snowy Cobra is hot on the trail. Oh, goes up the inside, making it look like a cakewalk. Goes up the inside and calls the jam. Excellent work there from Grief Lightning, picking up an additional 4 points, closing that gap to 24. Oh, it just looks as though the Hellfire Harlots didn't pick up a single point on that one there. So 66-24 in favour of the Hellfire Harlots. Just around 10 minutes to go in this, the first half of the final. On the jam line, we have Watson for the Hellfire Harlots and Little Whippet for Leeds roller derby. Little Whippet goes straight up the middle. Oh, goes straight through the middle. Oh my goodness, that was fast. Lead jam goes to Leeds for this one. So Watson gets recycled. Oh, Apex jam there, picks up the points, closing the gap with style. Already played 2 games today. Goes backwards, puts it to her own, but she's picking up the points. This is a huge jam from Little Whippet. Watson is still trying to make her way through the jam. Goes around the outside. This is a huge jam from Little Whippet. And the Hellfire Harlots have completed a star pass. It is Jamie Canuckle. Huge jam there from Little Whippet and Leeds roller derby. Had everything, an apex jump, complete duking, excellent stuff. So he's brought it there, 66-42 in favour of the Hellfire Harlots. With that huge jam. We have Makefist on the line for the Hellfire Harlots and Smartful Dodger for Leeds roller derby. And Smartful goes around the outside, but Makefist goes up the in, making it look easy. Ooh, but Smartful is hot on the tail. And Makefist gets her hips into the optimum position there, which unfortunately is butts first for roller derby, but it's the hips that matter in roller derby. If your hips are in front of your opponent's hips, you get the point. Hence why sometimes you see people going butt first on a fast jam. But picking up 2 points there, 68-42 in favour of the Hellfire Harlots. Grief Lightning on jam line for Leeds roller derby. And Peanut Butter and Jammer for the Hellfire Harlots. Ooh, goes up the inside, will be recycled to the back of the pack there. And there we go, Grief Lightning heads up the inside, picking up lead champ for Leeds Roller Derby. And Grief Lightning sails past a couple of the opposing blockers there to pick up the jam. To pick up the points for that jam before calling it off. There we go, smooth 2 points. 44-68 are the scores as it stands. On the jam line, we have Schnelby Cobra for the Hellfire Harlots and Little Whippet for Leeds Roller Derby. Both of them looking for an in on this one. Oh, straight through! Little Whippet once again picking up lead jammer almost straight out of the gate. Let's hope she can have a few more high-scoring jams like she did previously. And it's looking good so far. Goes on the inside with relative ease, picking up 5 points, closing the gap. One jam at a time. There we go. Hellfire Harlots have completed a Firefly jamming, but gets called before any damage can be done on that one. So 68-51 in favour of the Hellfire Harlots. Watson jamming for the Hellfire Harlots, currently Smartful Dodger for Leeds Roller Derby. Hellfire Harlots in the white, Leeds in the black. Smartful goes around the outside, tries to look on the in. Ooh, just a little bit out of bounds there, but Watson goes up the inside, picks up lead jam for the Hellfire Harlots. Able to increase their lead with this one, especially after some high-scoring jams from Leeds Roller Derby, as Smartful makes her initial pass. Ooh, Watson takes a little bump there, but picks up 4 points in the process. So worth it, essentially. Fist on the jam line for the Hellfire Harlots and Grief Lightning on the jam line for Leeds Roller Derby. The pack moving back to give them not so much of a run-up. As we do know, Grief Lightning does tend to favour a bit of a run-up. She's been denied that, but will it stop her? Fist seems to have made it past and takes lead jam for the Hellfire Harlots. Again, looking to increase their lead as much as possible as we go into the break. And Grief Lightning has made it through for her initial pass. It's well earned. That was a very difficult fall wall to get over. But a little skip to the outside. Picks up the points there for Fist. 4 points for the game and, well, a lot of points for style. On the jam line now. Little Whippet, Leeds Roller Derby, Peanut Butter and Jam for Hellfire Harlots. Two very high-scoring jammers. If past performance is anything to go by. But Peanut Butter and Jam. Oh, and a huge hit there. Stalls the lead jam status. And Little Whippet there. Almost got back onto the track there, but realised that he doesn't want to pick up another cut track penalty, so she gets recycled to the back of the pack. Peanut Butter gets knocked to the back of the pack as well. Oh, and Little Whippet there. Goes up the inside, picking up lead jam for Leeds Roller Derby. Looking to close that gap just before we finish the first half here. And there we go. So, a star pass has been initiated and completed there for the Hellfire Harlots. Jenny Cunningham is now jamming for Hellfire Harlots. And Smartful Dodger keeps on going. Sorry, Little Whippet, sorry. Little Whippet picking up the points there for Leeds. Does so again. So we have some incredible defense here going on from Leeds Roller Derby. Janie Cunningham cannot get through at the moment, but may have spoken too soon. Little Whippet goes up the inside. Oh, and a little bit of a skip on the toe stop there. Goes up the inside, picks up the points for Leeds Roller Derby. This gap is closing. 10 points in it now. But an excellent free roll here. Little Whippet picks up 5 for Leeds. With an excellent free roll and a disco bump knocks Jenny Cunningham to the back of the pack. Another huge jam for Little Whippet. There is just 5 points in it as it stands. 76-71 in favour of the Hellfire Harlots. So we just have 1 more minute left of this half. Smartful Dodger on the jam line for Leeds. And Schnelby Cobra for the Hellfire Harlots. Cobra goes around the inside. Smartful trying to look on the outside, but it's now sort of going through here. But goes up the inside, skips it around, but is met with some more blockers for the Hellfire Harlots. Peril Street brings a little bit of interference there. But to no avail. They are both caught by some excellent blocking here. Schnelby Cobra trying to push her away. But lead jam goes to Smartful Dodger for Leeds Roller Derby. Well, no, that would be the final jam of this, the first half. Smartful tries to call it, but has been hit with a cut track penalty. So it looks as though this is going to go for the full 2 minutes here. Schnelby Cobra picks up 5 points for the Hellfire Harlots. Game time has run out. This will be the last jam of this, the first half. Some good interference work there from the Hellfire Harlots defense. But Leeds have one hell of a free roll when it comes to it. There we go, power jam over now for the Hellfire Harlots. So Smartful rejoins the jam and calls the jam. Just 10 points, 11 points in it as we go into half-time. The Hellfire Harlots of Nottingham, 86, Leeds Roller Derby, 75. We're going to take a 15-minute break, and then we will come back with the second half and the conclusion of the Great Yorkshire Showdown 2018. There we go, getting underway with the second half. This is the second half of the final of the Great Yorkshire Showdown 2018. Leeds Roller Derby versus the Hellfire Harlots of Nottingham. Watson on the jam line for the Hellfire Harlots. Grief Lightning steams ahead for Leeds Roller Derby. Just 11 points in it currently. As Watson gets recycled all the way to the back of the pack, courtesy of Peril Street there. Grief Lightning also gets recycled, but not as far back as you could think. And picks up the points for Leeds Roller Derby. Just 6 points in it now. But Watson has made their initial pass now. Hopefully to claw back some of these points. And Grief Lightning calls the jam before any more points could be conceded. 7 points in that jam, meaning there is only 4 points in this game at the moment. This is close. On the jam line, make fists for the Hellfire Harlots, who are currently in the lead. Little Whippet for Leeds roller derby. Make fists goes around the outside, goes in, gets bumped. It's back on the track. But Little Whippet goes around the outside. She's got speed. She's got lead jammer status as well. Checks the mouth guard and pops that one back right in. This is now a power jam for Leeds roller derby. Oh, just goes right through that like a knife through butter. Little Whippet picks up 5 points, and we have a lead change in this game. There we go, misses with the disco ball, goes around the inside, but gets sent to the back of the pack. Little Whippet probably going to have to play it a lot safer than she has been doing because of the previous cut track penalties, but she picks up the points and picks up 5 points. This is no longer a power jam scenario for Leeds roller derby. However, Make Fist still is yet to do her initial pass, so she's not in a point scoring position. Little Whippet picks up even more points. That's not just a slight lead change, that is a lead change with confidence. There was 4 points in it before in favor of Hellfire Harlots. Now there is 10 points in it in favor of Leeds roller derby, who have taken the lead. The opening salvo of the second half. And the officials here just calling a timeout. Looks like they are trying to sort out some paperwork, possibly. So ladies and gentlemen, if you could also please make some hands for the track repair team. Very often unsung heroes of the roller derby game, but not around here. Officials just having a word there with the team bench of the Hellfire Harlots on that one. On the jam line, we have, Peanut Butter and Jammer for Hellfire Harlots. And Smartful for Leeds roller derby. But Peanut Butter and Jam have made it to the lead jam. They may have lost the lead, but they are not going down without a fight. And Peanut Butter and Jam pick up a few points, 4 points to be exact. So it's 93 to 99 in favor of Leeds roller derby. 6 points in it. It's going to be close. On the jam line, we have Grief Lightning for Leeds roller derby and Schnellby Cobra for the Hellfire Harlots. Pele box is clear, both teams at full strength. Grief Lightning taking a run up. Manages to power through. But Schnellby Cobra has picked up lead jammer status for Hellfire Harlots, but does so by being bumped to the outside of the track, so will be recycled to the back of the track. Oh, and a huge hit there from the animal. Oh, sorry, Kerosene with that big hit, sorry. The Grief Lightning goes up the inside. Both jammers in point scoring positions at the moment. It's a very fast moving pack. There goes Shelby Cobra, calls the jam before any more damage can be inflicted there. So Leeds Roller Derby, the first team to break into triple digits here. 101 to 97 in favour of Leeds out of the first 5 minutes of this, the second half, and the grand final of the Great Yorkshire Showdown 2018. Watson on the jam line for the Hellfire Harlots. Little whip it for Leeds Roller Derby. Both of them taking a huge run up here to the pack. Whip it, goes around the outside, does it backwards as well, picking up lead jam for Leeds Roller Derby. And of course, Whip It being the most Yorkshire name on the roster today. Oh, sails through, like it was nothing. There's Watson. And Hellfire Harlots have completed a star pass at the moment, so Watson has joined the blockers. But Little Wicket has picked up a cut track penalty. So Janie Cunnicle is jamming for Hellfire Harlots after a successful star pass. This is now a power jam for the Hellfire Harlots. So the blockers in white do not need to worry about Little Whippet at the moment. Gets knocked to the inside, rejoins the track in a legal manner. Rather, does get sent to the opponent area. Little Whippet is back on the track here for Leeds Roller Derby. And an apex jump! Oh! In the final, picks up those 4 points in style. Straight out of the penalty box and straight out of a cannon by the sounds of things. Good Lord. What a jam there! Leeds Roller Derby increased their lead, 110 to 97. They can't rest on their laurels just yet. 13 points in it. It is still a close game in Roller Derby standards. On the jam line, for Leeds Roller Derby, we have Dread. And she's got a fan club by the sounds of things. Make Fist for the Hellfire Harlots. Goes up the inside. Make Fist with a little spinning maneuver up the inside. Picks up lead jam. Dread tries to look around the outside. Goes up the inside. Gets knocked to the ground and recycled to the back of the pack. But Make Fist has picked up 5 points there for a quick and easy pass there on the Leeds defense. Oh! Very nicely done. Picks up an additional 5 points. There's just 3 points in the game now, but Dread has made their initial pass. And I believe we have another lead change. As the Hellfire Harlots call on their timeout. So we do have another lead change after that huge jam there from Make Fist and the Hellfire Harlots. It is 111 to 110. 1 point in it with 20 minutes remaining. And if you have bought a raffle ticket, the raffle has been drawn, so you can have a look over to the table, see if you've won some fabulous, lovely prizes There's a draft that's still there. Booze is still there. Oh. What is that? Okay, a big heart-shaped biscuit there. One of the lesser-known Nirvana songs. As the end of the timeout there for the Hellfire Harlots. Is upon the jam line. We have peanut butter and jam for the Hellfire Harlots, and we also have Smartphone Dodger for Leeds Roller Derby. Leeds Roller Derby bringing it in, so it's nice and close. Smartphone goes. Oh, and Peanut gets through. Chance to the back of the Smartphone Dodger skips. Oh, she's taking lead jam going right up the middle, but she cannot rest on the laurels just yet because Peanut Butter and Jam is hot on the tail. This is a very fast-moving pack. There we go, they go to brace. .114 to 111, just 3 points in it at the moment. It is still anyone's game. On the jam line we have Shelby Cobra for the Hellfire Harlots. And Little Whippet for Leeds Roller Derby. Slight advantage to the Hellfire Harlots here, as Leeds do have a blocker in the penalty area. Or penalty box, as some may call it. Whippet, Shelby Cobra. Shelby Cobra powering through. Oh, that was hard earned. Picking up lead jam for the Hellfire Harlots. Whippet is hot on the tail. And Shelby Cobra gets a big hit to the outside. .117 to 111 at the moment in favor of the Hellfire Harlots. The referee's just on a little debate as to where the points be going. Watson on the line for Hellfire Harlots. And we have Grief Lightning for Leeds Roller Derby. Grief Lightning! She's burning up the first corner, picking up lead jam for Leeds Roller Derby. Grief Lightning powering through. Powers through and Constance. 2 points in it. 117 to 115. As it stands currently. Make fist on the line for the Hellfire Harlots. Smartphone Dodger for Leeds Roller Derby. Pack gets closer to the jam line, denying them the run-up that some people prefer. But Make fist going straight against the wall. It's an incredible fall wall here from Leeds Roller Derby. But Smartphone Dodger, she's struck in, she is dodging, she has made it all the way to the front of the back for Leeds Roller Derby for taking lead jam. But Make fist is hot on the trail. A couple of skips. We have a lead change. 2 points in it. 117 to 119 in favor of Leeds Roller Derby. And on the jam line. Peanut Butter and Jam, Little Whippet. Two huge scoring jammers here previously, but Little Whippet gets recycled to the back of the pack. Peanut Butter and Jam being held so far by this wall. Gets hit out, recycled to the back of the pack, but Little Whippet is pushing right up the middle. again. Peanut Butter gets recycled to the back of the pack. They're trying to find a line up the inside, but he goes to Little Whip It. He picks up lead jam for Leeds Roller Derby. Peanut Butter on jam. The Little Whip It makes it through. Ooh. So just increasing that lead, 124 to 117 in favor of Leeds Roller Derby. On the jam line, Schnelby Cobra for the Hellfire Harlots. Grief Lightning for Leeds Roller Derby. Ooh, Grief Lightning gets hit to the inside of the track. Oh, Schnelby Cobra to the outside. Both of them getting recycled to the back of the pack. I think Grief Lightning thought that she had to go behind her own blocker there, but re-enters legally. Oh, and it's Grief Lightning! A little bit of a wobble there, but she does take up lead jam status. Schnelby Cobra is currently being held by these Leeds blockers. Oh my good grief, this is some good blocking here. Well, Schnelby Cobra will be recycled to the back of the pack as she is OP as Grief Lightning sails past for a couple of extra points. 5 points there to Leeds Roller Derby with that pass. Now Schnelby Cobra goes straight up the middle, picking up the points there for Leeds Roller Derby. That is 4 in the corner there for Leeds Roller Derby. Just at the halfway point in this, the final half, or as it's called, the second half. Hellfire Harlots 117, Leeds Roller Derby 133. Watson, Smartful Dodger on the jam line. All the threes, as it were. Both of them trying to look for him. Smartful goes up the inside, goes in, sees an opening, but he's met by a couple of the blockers there. Watson held by this incredible 3-wall. As Watson just pushes through, but Smartful Dodger picks up lead jam again for Leeds Roller Derby. Watson jukes past Grace Ventura, the final blocker peaking their initial pass. Smartful goes around the outside, tries to look on the in, gets the look on the in and calls the jam. Increasing the lead. 137 to 117, 20 points in it at this moment, but it is not over yet. Especially with some huge scoring jammers on the field at the moment. On the field, on the track, I should say. Little Whip It for Leeds Roller Derby and Make Fist for Hellfire Harlots. Both of them going for a free wall strategy as it seems. But with Hellfire Harlots creating the bridge, Hellfire Harlots pick up lead jam. That's Make Fist picking up lead jam for the Hellfire Harlots. But Leeds Roller Derby have completed a star pass. Now jamming is, that is a unique way to pop on a helmet. The Animal is now jamming for Leeds Roller Derby. There we go, closing in, 120 to 137. Picking up 3 points in that jam. Some interesting work there from some of the Leeds Roller Derby staff, but there we go. Oh, there we go. Grief Lightning sails ahead. Big up lead jam again for Leeds Roller Derby. As Peanut Butter and Jam makes their way to the back of the pack. Going through now on the initial pass, but Grief Lightning gets recycled to the back up the inside. Grief Lightning, oh, barges away through there. Picking up the 4-5, the Leeds roller derby. Shelby Cobra on the line for the Hellfire Harlots. Smartful Dodger for Leeds roller derby. 11.5 minutes left in this game. 22 points in it. Cobra goes around the inside. Oh, goes around the out. She's getting a blocker wherever she goes. This is exactly how you block. Give the jammer no claw is the best strategy, and both teams seem to be doing that one. Shelby Cobra picks up lead jam for the Hellfire Harlots. Looking to close this gap. Smartful has made their initial pass now. Shelby Cobra calls the jam, picking up 4 points there for the Hellfire Harlots, closing up this gap. 124 to 142. It's 18 points in it now. On the jam line we have Dread for Leeds roller derby and Watson for the Hellfire Harlots. I believe this is Dread's second jam of the game. Watson goes around the inside. But Dread powers ahead around the outside, picking up lead jam for Leeds roller derby. I think the crowd liked that one. Watson has made their initial pass now. Both teams in a point scoring position. Dread calls the jam before any more damage can be done. Picking up a cool 4 points for Leeds. Oh, 5 points, sorry. We have less than 10 minutes left. Hellfire Harlots 124. Leeds roller derby 147. This is still a very close game. Grief Lightning and Makefist on the jam lines. Grief Lightning takes a run up, goes right up the center. But it looks as though Makefist is hot on the tails, goes up the inside, picks up lead jam for the Hellfire Harlots. This is a very fast moving pack at the moment. Oh, a huge hit there from Kerosene. Jam gets called before Grief Lightning can make any points out of that one. Little whip it on the jam line. Peanut Butter and Jam there too for the Hellfire Harlots. Pack moving in nice and close. Have to be very careful not to go over the jam line as well, as they will be penalized for that one. But Peanut Butter and Jam has taken lead jam for Hellfire Harlots. I'm sure she is hoping to get some huge scoring jams to close that gap between Leeds roller derby there. But manages the two. As we saw in the Leeds roller derby and Firecrackers game, chipping away at those points is an incredibly effective tactic in order to take the lead. So Smartful Dodger is on the line for Leeds roller derby. Shelby Cobra for the Hellfire Harlots. Smartful going in, goes around the outside, sees the gap in the defense, picks up lead jam for Leeds roller derby. Shelby Cobra still being held by this. The star is off. I think she might be going for a start pass here, but Smartful Dodger goes up. Just two blockers in position there, but those are on the outside. She'll take them. That is 5 points in Leeds Roller Derby's direction. Shelby Cover has made their initial pass now, readjusting the star on their helmet. Smartful Dodger held to a standstill there and calls the jam before any more points can be conceded against. Just over 6 minutes remaining in this game. Hellfire Harlots 129, Leeds Roller Derby 153. The jam line we have Watson for the Hellfire Harlots and Grief Lightning for Leeds Roller Derby. Grief Lightning taking a run up, as we've come to expect from her. But Grief Lightning is powering. Picks up lead jam for Leeds Roller Derby. And the Hellfire Harlots have completed a star pass here. They have completed a star pass. Now jamming is number 19, Beef. So it stands in at Grief Lightning, stops the play before any more points can be conceded against them. $26 points in it at the moment. Lest we forget, Leeds were behind by 22 points in the last 5 minutes of their last game against the Firecrackers, so it is still all to play for. This is a close game, but they look to make it not as close as they want it to, with Little Whippet picking up lead jam for Leeds Roller Derby. Goes up the inside. Goes up the inside there for Little Whippet, picking up even more points for Leeds Roller Derby. Smake goes up the inside, picking up 4 points for the Hellfire Harlots. But Little Whippet picks up the points and calls the jam. Just under 4 minutes remaining in this game. On the jam line, Peanut Butter and Jammer. Smartful Dodger for Leeds Roller Derby. Both of them trying to find their way in Smartful. Doing a signature tactic, but it's Peanut Butter and Jam who picks up lead jam status by just zipping around the blockers there from Leeds. Smartful Dodger is getting no quarter from this incredible defense from Hellfire Harlots. But Peanut Butter is being held. Oh, some great blocking there from Holly Molly. And calls the jam before any points can be gained. Just 25 points in this game. Hellfire Harlots 140. Leeds Roller Derby 165. Just over 2 minutes remaining. We're probably going to get around a couple of more jams in this game. Grief Lightning on the line for Leeds Roller Derby. Make Fist on the line for the Hellfire Harlots. Grief Lightning goes up the inside. Goes over Swan and one, picks up lead jam for Leeds Roller Derby. There we go, Make Fist has made their initial pass, but Grief Lightning has made her point-scoring pass. Picks up the 4 for Leeds roller derby. Oh, and it's Eden Stevens for all there. Just under 2 minutes remaining. 144 to 169 in favour of Leeds roller derby. This could very well be the last jam of the game. Peanut butter and jam for the Hellfire Harlots. Little Whippet for Leeds roller derby. Looks as though they'll be getting a run up on this jam. Little Whippet gets engaged straight into the wall. But Peanut butter gets through and past the last blocker. Picking up lead jam for Hellfire Harlots. She got 30 points in the jam earlier today. If she can do the same, she will win it for the Hellfire Harlots. But Little Whippet is on the tail here. Picks up a couple of points there for the Hellfire Harlots. Bring it in. So we just have 1 minute remaining of the game. 146 to the Hellfire Harlots, 169 to Leeds roller derby. We have Makefist on the jam line for the Hellfire Harlots and Grief Lightning for Leeds roller derby. Penalty box is clear. Both teams are at full force. Makefist. There's a little bit of a bump there on Grief Lightning, but Grief Lightning is powering through the middle. Makefist tries to look around the outside. Grief Lightning has taken lead jam for Leeds roller derby. But Makefist is hot on the trail. Grief Lightning here. Lead jammer for Leeds roller derby. Oh, some big hits there from the defense there. Grief Lightning goes up the inside. Picking up 4 points for Leeds roller derby. A smooth fall for the Hellfire Harlots as well. This is going to be a fast moving. Oh no, it's not. It's going at incredible speed. Goes up the inside and calls the jam. We are going to have to see how the dust falls on that one there, but the unofficial score at this juncture puts us at a Leeds win, but we'll just wait for the scores to come through before we make that official. So just waiting for the official scores to come in before we call this game. Safe to say, I think we know who has won this one. And it's official, the final score. The Hellfire Harlots of Nottingham, 154. Leeds roller derby, 176.